Now, because there's only one way out of this room, that's the only way that the players can go through. So they kill the owl bears, assumedly, get past them in any manner. That's all that matters. They'll climb up the vines and then head through here. In this next room, we'll have another section, kind of like the one in the Allen Party route, where there are many different rooms they could go through. 6, in fact. And there's a reason I have to draw them all out at the moment, but we'll get to that. The first room they enter will have the floor entirely coated in thorny vine growths. Something you don't want to step on, probably, but something that you could step on if you were feeling pretty bullheaded and you didn't feel like engaging with any puzzles today. On this far wall here, there'll be a window too small for a person to fit through and 10 feet up the wall. Scattered across the vine growths, which will be through here, will be fallen stacks of rubble that the players can jump across, walk on, little stepping stones in this pool of ouchie. Being unable to fit through the window, the party will quickly cross the vines and go through this door. Well, they will be led into the next room. This room is directly east from the chasm with the running water, which will continue into this room, actually. So here I'm drawing little ledges for the party to see where there's still stone that they can walk on. And in all this empty space in the middle will be the running water. Shallow at this point, though, about 5 feet deep. And from these ledges to the water will be about a foot. No, not a foot. 10 feet. Sorry. I can't read my notes, apparently. Scattered across the running water will be a few pillars jutting out. In between the pillars and the ledges will be vines for them to swing across, Indiana Jones style. Swing across the vine, land on the pillar, swing across another vine, land on the ledge. There will be 2 doors here, one to the south and one to the left. Should your party go to the left, they'll encounter the next challenge, which I'm going to cover in a little bit. Should your party go south, they'll encounter yet another room in a dungeon full of rooms. Crazy, I know. In this room, there'll be once again a small window about 10 feet up, too small for a human to pass through, but it will still be there nonetheless. And in this room, there's going to be basically a playground of vines and plant growths. Some little vine loops in that corner there. Up here, a tall pillar with vines climbing up it. And in the corner, a carnivorous plant that will snap at anything that gets too close, including the monsters in this room. More owl bears just wandering about. So, of course, if your party enters this room, they can immediately turn around or they can fight the owl bears. Hopefully, tossing a couple into this hungry plant over here, that'd be pretty fun and cool. However, they will quickly realize that they can't progress anywhere in here, and so they'll go back and they'll be forced to go into this room. This room itself, structure wise, shall be pretty plain. Pretty plain. A few tall pillars in a rectangle formation, then the pillars being the corners. But it's what's in this room that's important. The first time they go through here, they won't see anything of note. So they'll continue through it as normal. Should they go south, they'll encounter a room which has been entirely coated in rubble, making traversal very difficult.